I'm here, the boss Chris. This is my co-host, Andrew the Boxing Brain. And we've got
Hello.
a special guest on today, Carl from Last Spell Boxing.
Good
Yes. This one, wasn't there?
Yeah, Fraser Clark, for me, I think that he looked in great shape before the fight. I've never seen him. Obviously, he's never going to be a body beautiful kind of guy like me. But
Hey!
We'll photo shop that. You're right, Chris. We'll photo shop it.
he looked in great shape, and his jab was laser fast. I've never seen it was really, and it's normally even in the Wardley fight, his hands weren't that fast. His jab was fast, and he was mean, and he was spiteful, and it was
bad intentions.
And I really liked it, and he weren't. You know when some fighters get hurt, like I hate using this because we always have to do it. Like AJ, they get knocked out badly. They're timid. He didn't look like he was timid. He looked like he's just ready to go. And he didn't care if he got a hit or knocked out again. He was willing to put it on the line. But he seemed more, and he was careful, calculated. As soon as he started, he caught him with something. He closed him, tied him up, very careful. And it seemed that he's moved way away from his amateur style, the tippy tap shit. He's really, really embracing the style, and it was a good win. That's my analysis on the fight.
I don't buy him.
Oh,
go on, Cole. Go on, Cole.
No, I don't buy him. I mean, he's too nice a guy from when he's outside the ring. I don't think he's got the dog in him. Tete was a terrible fight. It was tailor-made for him, stood in front of him, didn't really offer much. I mean, all right, and Chris, where do you put him at the minute on the British scene? Is he in around, Jamie TKV? Is he in around that sort of area?
The winner of that, I think he can beat the winner of that. I reckon he'll beat Jamie TKV. Or because that TKV uses a lot of spoiling tactics, but he's got a fast jab. He's got a good jab on him. And if Adelaide knocks him out again, I think Fraser Clark his style will easily beat Adelaide because I don't really rate him either.
What about a Yuri Fiore?
No, definitely not.
Ooh, that's an interesting one, actually.
But I think when Hughie Fury starts fighting big names again, I think he's never going to be a world champion for me. But I'm going to edit this out because I like Peter Fury. But I think Hughie Fury can be right.
Own it, Chris. Own it.
Peter Fury didn't mind you voicing your opinion.
No.
I think Hughie Fury can be right up there, like world level, once he starts fighting because he's not got the best power. He's a good boxer and he's got some good whiskers on him. And I think
does Fraser Clark win the British title?
Yeah, easy. I think he can win British title. Well, that's it. I don't think he can win world titles. Probably not even European, but I could definitely think he can win a British title, 100%.
Interesting, because there's a lot of heavyweights floating around that sort of level at the minute. I think the majority beat him. I think he's too easy to hit. I think it's too easy to hit. I'm not convinced over his chin.
I think it's going to be interesting, though, isn't it? I mean, old Fraser Soft Bones Clark, that's a bit harsh. I saw that going around. I mean, look, now I think Cole's right in terms of Tete. I mean, he's almost as slow as Joe Joyce, isn't he?
As well, I might add.
Yeah, pumped up cruise. I think what's going to be really interesting. I mean, Adelaide just his punch output is just nowhere near enough. I mean, he needs to Adelaide's a very reactionary fighter, relies on his power too much. He's got some skills to him, but especially his left hook. I think Fraser Clark would probably jab him to death, but I'll tell you what, if he gets hit, what we want to see is him get hit on the side of that jaw again. And I think even if everything structurally is sound there, which I'm sure it is, it's the psychological element. That's what I want to see. When he gets hit there again, it's how he reacts. Because we've seen with AJ, haven't we? Like you said, Chris.
Rumble.
I mean, I remember when AJ, he got with Derek James and he fought Jermaine Franklin, but he looked hesitant against those people that weren't really known as being punchers. So I want to see what happens when Fraser Clark really gets caught with something big, and then let's see.
Here we go then. This can be your tagline. If Fraser Clark wins a British title, I'd even go in the next 18 months, I'll make a donation to a charity of your guys' choice.
Yeah.
Oh, he's that confident, folks. He's that confident.
I just don't think he will. I think there's
So-
enough people around that heavyweight division who will beat him.
Yeah. What do you think that he can beat Jamie TKB or Adelaide? You don't think he can beat them guys?
Not Adelaide. You don't beat Adelaide. You might beat Jamie TKB because I wasn't overly impressed with him. I know I was at that fight in Manchester. What about throwing Clark in with Joe Joyce?
That would be an interesting fight. Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be good. But
Joe Joyce,
I want him to retire.
Does he beat Joe Joyce?
Oh God, it's a difficult one. I think this version of Joe pre Zhang, no, but this current version of Joe Joyce, I think who's a bit shot to bits, he probably does. What I mean, he's 35 now. I'll tell you, I'll throw a curveball in there. If you put Moses Atoma in there now, who wins that, boys? Who wins that?
Loses.
Polish him.
Eat him up, wouldn't they? I think Moses would eat him up.
But I think
Yeah.
he's the majority of the British heavyweight scene up, to be honest.
It's what we like to see, Chris. They're bigging up the Chatham boy. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't down south, but we can live with that.
Johnny Fisher and Fraser, that's a 50-50 fight. But I back Fraser to win that one.
Do you think he beats Dave? I know we're jumping about. Do you think he beats Dave Allen?
He's already beaten.
I'm on about in the rematch. Because did he beat him?
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I think it depends. I'm going to back Dave Allen this time. I'm going to say no. I don't think he does. I think Dave Allen's going to beat.
Does Fraser Clark beat Dave Allen?
He's already beat Dave Allen.
What I'm talking about now, though, Dave
In a rematch. Yeah.
He's motivated now, isn't Dave Allen? Let's have it right. He's motivated.
Yeah,
listen, I'll
motivated, especially.
Yeah.
That'd be a good fight, especially the way the fight went last time. And Dave Allen, obviously, because his granddad died, and his granddad didn't speak to him after the last Fraser Clark fight. He said, "You disgraced the family because you jacked." So I think 100%, I'd back Dave Allen to win that fight just for that reason.
Well, I think it'll be close. I think coming up, Carl said about he doesn't think Fraser Clark will ever win a world title. I think the problem is, even if he had the opportunity anytime soon, he's 35. By the time they've kind of built him back up, because they do need to kind of matchmake him right now to build his confidence back up, he's going to be like pushing 40 by the time. So I just don't.
Andrew, British, I said he won't win. He won't win the British.
Oh, right. Of course you did. Yeah. He'll get nowhere near a world title, I don't think. But British title next year or two. Yeah, Adelaide, TKV. Yeah, maybe.
18 months to cash my charity check in. So 18 months.
Yeah.
I think
he could.
TKV and Adelaide. I really do. I don't rate none of them really. I think he can beat them guys easy.
Put it this way. He definitely beats your boy Solomon Dakers, Carl. Your favourite fighter.
Boys, I'm not. It's Birmingham. I'm not from Birmingham. Get checked.
Midlands. It's all the same, isn't it? Shocking.
Solomon Dakers is terrible.
I don't know where he goes next, honestly.
Yeah. Who knows? So, boys, anything more? I mean, the problem is there's not much to analyse on that fight. I mean, the two most entertaining parts of that fight was Fraser Clark's right hand, which was decent, and Ebenezer Tete showing more energy after he was knocked out than he did in the fucking fight. What's all that about?
The final point. That's what I mean about a reaction. Why did Liam Cameron not hit the roof like that? You know, if it was such a bad stoppage.
It's a good point, Carl. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, why didn't he? The type of guy he is. Why didn't he? Why wasn't there more of a reaction? It was odd.
He's in a no-win situation, and obviously, it's like I said before. There was so much pressure on. A lot of pressure on Liam Cameron because the way the first fight went. And he's got all this fame now. He's got all this fame that he didn't have before, and everyone's wanting him to win because they're hating Ben.
You'd want to keep hold of that profile, though, wouldn't you, Chris? So you would go mad, wouldn't you? If that, because it's very interesting as well the way people are saying we look forward to seeing you on future Queensberry shows, and he went, I hope so. So is that a one fight deal he's got with Queensberry?
Yeah, and I heard another. He said he might think of retiring, but I don't know kind of what to make of his reaction. The interview, he seems to be okay with the money now because he can come again, and there could be a couple of real domestic dust ups he could have, to earn a bit more money and to regain a bit of his kind of not credibility so much.
I've interviewed Liam for the channel. He's a laid back bloke, very nice, humble guy.
Yeah,
but I just thought. He's on the biggest stage he could be on, selling out Birmingham.
Yeah.
It's his cup final, isn't it, really? I know you two don't know much about cup final being Blackpool, and I think it was Gillingham, your team.
Spurs, mate, it's even worse.
Well, don't get me started. Lovely stadium. It was his cup final, right? So you thought he'd have been like bent up, and if he thinks the ref stepped in early, he'll be going mental like Tete did. So I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's a good point psychologically because you see that sometimes with sportsmen, don't you? They kind of they reach their apex and then they're like everything else. It's like getting with a stunning blonde, blue-eyed bird, and then anything below that, it's just.
The wife watches this.
Yeah, keep it clean. Yeah, there's a bit of a kind of psychological element there, isn't it? Where he's just, I don't know, he's reached the top of the mountain for him personally, and maybe
he's earned a few quid. Is that enough for him to toddle up into the sunset? You don't need to get punched in the head anymore. Is that enough? I don't know.
Fair comment. Well, but anything more to say on the Clark Tete? I think we weren't much to cover, was there? So. Yeah.
I think that's it for that.
Nice.
Well, I appreciate you having me on the channel, boys. Okay. Don't be strangers, and I'll jump onto any future ones moving forward. Okay. Really having me on.
No, we really appreciate it too, Carl. Absolute pleasure.
Enjoy the evening then, guys, okay?
Cheers, mate. And you.